If you're over 40 and you think brown makes you look washed out or boring, here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not the color. It's how you're wearing it. I used to get this wrong myself. But here's what I figured out. Brown is one of the sharpest colors you can wear. Most of us just pair it wrong. Brown doesn't make you look old. Lack of contrast does. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you 5 combinations that work every time. No theory, no complicated rules, just real outfits you can wear tomorrow. And that 5th one, that's where 90% of guys screw it up. Dark brown done right looks incredible. Done wrong, it makes you look tired. I'll show you the exact fix. Let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about which browns you actually need. Each of these browns has a job. Once you know that, getting dressed gets a lot easier. You don't need a dozen shades. You need 4, and they'll cover your day-to-day from errands to meetings. If you buy these in solid, simple pieces, you'll get the most mileage. Let's start with light tan or beige. This is the easiest place to begin. This is your everyday workhorse. It's easy, it's versatile, it goes with almost everything. Chinos, a casual blazer, even a good quality tee. In this shade, it all works. If you're starting from scratch, start here. Next up is camel. This is where brown starts to look refined. Now this is where brown gets good. A camel coat, a camel crewneck sweater. These pieces just look expensive. There's something about camel that instantly elevates whatever you're wearing. It's polished without trying. Then there's dark brown. Think of this as your alternative to black. Same structure, same weight, but less harsh. Perfect for leather jackets, dress shoes, belts, tailored trousers. And for a lot of guys over 40, dark brown often looks better than pure black. It's softer, more flattering. And finally, cognac. This one's best used as an accent. That's the one with the reddish tone. Now here's the deal with cognac. It's an accent color, not a base. Use it for a jacket, quality boots, maybe a belt. But never go full cognac head to toe. It's too intense. One piece, that's it. So bottom line, light tan, camel, dark brown for your main pieces, cognac for accent. That's your whole brown wardrobe right there. Quick question, which of these do you already own, and which one fits your lifestyle right now? Drop a comment. I'm curious. I'm going to keep this simple and repeatable so you can actually use it. All right, now here's where it gets practical. Let me show you exactly how to pair these so they actually work. Rule 1. Brown needs light to look sharp. Rule number 1, and this one's non-negotiable. Brown needs light colors next to it. I spent years wearing brown on brown thinking it looked cohesive. It didn't, I just looked muddy. No contrast, no shape. The fix, add white or cream. That's it. If brown looks dull on you 9 times out of 10, it's because there's not enough light near your face. Here's what that looks like in real life. White tee or a cream polo. Light brown chinos. White leather sneakers or brown loafers. Simple, right, but that white does all the work. It creates contrast, brings brightness where it matters. It makes the brown look intentional instead of flat. For accessories, keep it straightforward. Maybe a leather watch with a light brown strap. That's about it. You don't need much. Shoes, white leather sneakers are probably your best bet here. They're clean, modern, and they work with brown without looking like you're trying too hard. If you need something more polished, brown loafers in the same general family as your pants. That's your baseline brown plus white or cream. Everything else builds from there. Once you nail this, the next combo gets even easier. Now here's my personal go-to. I wear this combination at least twice a week, and it works for almost anything. Rule 2. Why brown and navy never fail. Brown and navy. Classic combination, never goes out of style. There's a reason this one's been around forever. It just works. Warm and cool balance each other out, so you look polished without trying too hard. Here's how I put it together. Navy blazer, cream sweater underneath, or even just a cream tee if it's warm. Light to medium brown chinos. Dark brown loafers or derby shoes. Now, one thing to watch, your belt and shoes should be in the same ballpark. They don't need to be an exact match, but keep them close. And whatever you do, don't add a black belt. It breaks the entire look. This works for pretty much anything, meetings, dinner, wherever you need to look sharp but not stiff. So that's your classic option. But what if you want something a bit more modern? Rule 3. How gray makes brown look better. If navy and brown feels traditional, gray and brown feels more contemporary. Gray cleans up brown, it removes the heaviness and makes everything feel sharper and more current. It's a solid choice if you want to look put together without going full-on classic menswear. Here's the play camel sweater, medium or charcoal gray pants, dark brown leather shoes. That's it, 3 pieces, and it looks sharp. The shoes matter here though. Go dark brown, not black. Black's too harsh with this pairing. Dark brown keeps everything in the same warm family, makes it look cohesive. Keep your accessories minimal. Simple watch, nothing loud. This looks about quiet confidence, not flash. Works great for work dinners anywhere you want to look modern and pulled together. Now, maybe you're thinking, these are good, but they're all kind of dressy. Fair point. Let me show you something more casual. Rule 4. The most reliable casual combo. If you want something with a more rugged casual vibe, try brown and olive. This one works because both colors live in the same earthy palette. Nothing fights for attention. It's relaxed, but you still look like you know what you're doing. And there's nothing trendy about it, so you're not going to look dated next year. Here's what I'd wear: olive field jacket or bomber, white or cream tee underneath, dark brown chinos or jeans, brown boots or clean leather sneakers. Boots are ideal here, they fit the whole heritage, outdoorsy aesthetic. But if boots aren't your thing, go with simple brown leather sneakers. Just make sure they're minimal. Skip chunky running shoes, they throw off the whole vibe. This is perfect for Fridays, weekends, grabbing coffee, running errands. Anywhere you want to look good without looking like you're trying. Alright, now this next one, this is the critical one. This is where most guys completely mess up brown. But get it right, and it's one of the best looking combinations you can wear. Rule 5. The one rule everyone gets wrong. Here's what I learned the hard way: dark brown looks incredible, but only if you balance it with light colors. See, dark brown isn't the issue. A dark brown suede jacket, chocolate brown trousers, these can look amazing. But wear them without any contrast and they just weigh you down. Here's what actually works: dark brown suede jacket, white tee or white button-up underneath, dark indigo jeans or navy chinos, brown boots or brown dress shoes. You see what's happening. That white shirt is creating the contrast that makes the dark brown pop. Without it, everything's just dark and heavy. And here's what doesn't work: dark brown up top, black down low, dark shoes, zero contrast. That just weighs the whole look down. It drags the whole outfit down, makes you look older and more tired than you are. Simple rule: whenever you're wearing dark brown as your main piece, you need white or cream somewhere visible. Usually that's a shirt, but it could be a tee under a jacket, could be a pocket square, something light, somewhere visible, usually near your face. Alright, before we finish up, let me hit you with a few mistakes I see all the time. Avoid these and you're already doing better than most guys. If you avoid just these mistakes, you're already ahead of most guys our age. Let me run through what doesn't work because I've made all these mistakes myself. First mistake: browns that are too yellow or orange. If it pulls mustard yellow or burnt orange on you, skip it. Stick with neutral browns, tan, camel chocolate. They're easier to work with and they tend to look better on a lot of guys over 40. Second, mixing too many browns in one outfit. 1 or 2 browns max and keep them in the same family. Light brown pants, medium belt, dark shoes. Tan jacket, that's too many browns and it looks disconnected. Pick 1 or 2 shades and stick with them. Third, brown pieces with busy patterns or big logos. Brown works best when it's simple. Clean, minimal pieces. Let the color itself do the talking. A brown shirt covered in logos, that's working against you. And the big one: fit trumps everything. You can have the perfect brown color, but if the fit's off, it doesn't matter. Too baggy, you look sloppy. Too tight, you look uncomfortable. Get things tailored if you need to. A good fit on a basic piece beats a bad fit on an expensive one, every time. Real talk, which of these have you done? I know I've done all of them at some point. Let me know in the comments. It's good to know we're not alone in this stuff. Alright, let's bring this home. Brown isn't about standing out or making a statement. It's about looking grounded, capable, like a guy who has his life together. That's the real power of brown when you wear it right. Here's what to remember: 4 brown tones that cover your bases. 5 go-to combinations that work every time. And 1 core rule that ties it all together: brown needs contrast, especially near your face. My advice: start with 1 solid brown piece that fits you well. A camel sweater, dark brown chinos, or a suede jacket. Get 1 right piece, then build from there, using what we talked about today. Now I want to hear from you, which of these combinations fits your lifestyle best right now? Navy and brown, gray and brown, or the more casual olive look? Drop a comment, I actually read them. If this helped hit like, it genuinely helps this reach more guys who need it. And if you want straightforward style advice without the fluff, go ahead and subscribe. Remember, this brown doesn't make you look old, lack of contrast does. Thanks for watching.